welcome to my live. Hope I'm coming in clear. Hi guys. Okay, so I really do plan on making a quick reading. This is going to be our spring equinox reading. This is when we have the perfect amount of day and perfect amount of night. It happens twice a year, I believe. And this is the sabbatical that we're going to kind of celebrate today. And then I have a special little altar kind of grid that I wanted to make for you guys for the spring equinox. It's just like a, I guess it would be like a ritual I like to do to bring balance into this new spring. And I'll show you guys what I do. And you can choose to do it or not. So I hope you guys have your altars and stuff ready. If not, just watch me and you can do it later or tomorrow or whatever. But let's just go ahead and get started in this reading, huh? Let's see what's going on. So I'm going to be doing my animal tarot, my good tarot, and the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. I might do some clarifiers with my twin flame towards the end here. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what's going on. This is going to be a divine masculine, divine feminine reading. And we're going to kind of see the energies for both of you guys. I'll do divine masculine on top, divine feminine on bottom to kind of see what the energies are. And let's go ahead and shuffle real quick. Sorry I didn't shuffle before I started. My bad, guys. I've been in a rush today. Okay. Holy Spirit, please guide my hands in these cards. Please give me a truthful, honest reading. Help guide me into the Akashic records. Let me see what is revealed to me clearly. Let me express it clearly. Give me the knowledge and the insight to communicate with those watching for information that will help them on this journey forward. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Divine masculine, divine feminine. What do you want me to start with first, Spirit? What do you want me to start with first? So I'm going to start with the good tarot. Divine masculine on top, please. Divine feminine on bottom. All right, so we got 10 of Cups for divine masculine on top. We got strength for divine feminine on bottom. One more, please. One more for the feelings. One more for the feelings. Feelings of divine masculine. Feelings. Feelings. We got 10 of air. Wow, just right off the bat, guys. Divine masculine, thank you so much for your super chat. Divine masculine, and 133 watching while this came up. 10, 10. Divine masculine, I would be I would be lying if I didn't think that you saw 10-10 on the clock today or yesterday or tomorrow. There's a 10-10 around you. This is the sign of new beginnings and endings, of course. You have to have an ending to have a new beginning. 10 of Cups, 10 of air, I have to say, wow. In your mind, you're feeling like you're very positive. You're thinking of the future and happiness and bliss and abundance. However, in your heart and what you're feeling is 10 of Swords, 10 of air. But it's very different in this deck. This is an angel that is having, it looks like a peaceful moment. And she's blowing feathers around in the wind. Can you see that? And to me, that kind of means communication, blowing, speaking, the breath of air here. And with the feathers, it's about angels. I think of it as a very angelic. I know it represents air, but I think of it as angelic. I see that there's an archangel assisting in communication for the divine masculine and the divine feminine right now. The divine masculine will be speaking about love, family, and emotions, happiness, bliss, prosperity, and abundance. This is complete happiness. The feminine coming in a little different right off the bat. You're coming in, whoops, let me fix that real quick. I don't want them to fall. Okay. Divine feminine, you're coming in strength in your mind. 6 of Cups in your heart. So in your mind, you're having to overcome something very difficult. And in your heart, you're missing the past. You're a little bit sad, to be honest. This is missing someone. It's also feeling like you're looking back on memories of the past and feeling really happy in the good times. You're thinking of the good times. You're trying to stay positive, but you're trying to overcome negative thoughts. And I see the peaches here, so again, there's temptation. The Strength card is about overcoming temptation. We're going to get to more of the details about what you could possibly be having temptation about, but we'll get to it. Thank you so much for your super chat, guys. You're going to love the altar setup. You're going to love the ritual we're going to be doing. Divine Masculine, you're coming in with 6 of Pentacles. You're also coming in with Page of Cups. I'm going to get more to it. One more for the Divine Masculine, please. One more for the Divine Masculine on top. One more for the Divine Masculine. 5 of Swords. Okay, give me 3 for the Divine Feminine, please. Look at that. Divine Femme, what the hell? I'm dealing with a Leo. You're dealing with a Leo or you're a Leo? Look at that, Femme. Look at that. Thank you so much for your super chat. 2 Strength cards out of very minimal card pulls. Yeah, we're dealing with a Leo. Or you're overcoming some situations with a Leo. I also feel if you've been dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, also Rahu and Ketu, North, North, South Node come into play with these signs. If you are dealing with a Leo, you're either overpowering them with the Empress energy, you're overpowering them, you're dominating them, you're helping them grow and heal, or if you're the Leo, you're overcoming something inside yourself, something that's been haunting, okay? We're going to keep going. There's lots of Leo. This popped up, it's 8 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, just saying. 4 Pentacles at the bottom about letting go of control issues. But I'm going to keep going and we'll see what happens. We'll see if they pop up again. Change is blowing. The winds of change. Change is coming, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and give me 2 more for the Divine Femme. We have King of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. We have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with a Libra, Virgo also. Very strong in here. Virgo, Libra. Bottom of the deck, I didn't show you on this end, is 5 of Earth. This is loss. This is pretty good. Some of you guys are losing weight. Loss of physical weight. Loss of stress. Good. I feel that's a positive loss. You guys are losing negative baggage. Drop it off, babe. Get rid of it. We're done. Yep, we're dropping off the baggage. New beginnings here with all these 10s and strength, overcoming. Holy Spirit, please guide my hands and give me a beautiful message for the outcome. In regards to the Divine Masculine right now, please give me an outcome card. What do you see ultimately happening? What do I got? I got King of Cups. Good. This is good energy. This is a beaver, obviously, and we'll get to it. It's about hard work, labor, effort to create something worthwhile in regards of love and emotions. I love this beaver. He's so cute. He's got grass in the cup. It's full of life. Love is abundant. It's very, very fruitful. And this beaver's proud. This beaver is like, yep, I did good work. Yeah, look at my nice little pond that I've created. With the 5 here, and I'll get more into the reading, but change leads to happiness. And somebody has dropped off the baggage. They told someone to kind of get the heck out of Dodge. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with you anymore. I'm done. I'm done dealing with you right now. Not going to go back. I'm pretty much finished forever with negative people that have been surrounding me. So we're going to see where that leads. Divine Feminine, what is the outcome for you? Holy Spirit, please guide my... Oh, that flew right out. Oh, gosh. Look at that, guys. You saw it fly right out. We got the Chariot. Guys, we just had this in my last reading, did we not? For the final card the other day. And I'll tell you some weird synchronicities I had because of this card. the Chariot, the Orca. We just had this in a recent reading. You are definitely, look at these two water signs, King of Cups and the Chariot. Strong Cancer energy, number one, cardinal water. But Scorpio and Pisces are very welcome. But with Six of Cups here, you got Cancer twice. You got Leo twice. You got Libra twice. And you have, nope, you got Cancer 3 times. My bad. 1, 2, 3. Cancer, nope, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 Cancer cards. Just saying. And King of Cups, I'm going to count that as a 5th. So Cancer's prominent again. If you don't resonate with Cancer, you might be a Leo, which we have coming in prominent, because in Vedic, if you're a Leo, you'd be a Cancer. And Virgo is coming in because in tropical, if you're a Virgo, in Vedic, you'd be a Leo. So yeah. And because Virgo's here 2 times, even with Libra, and you got Virgo here again, hard work and tedious labor here being recognized. You got Virgo, Libra. So the 4 signs I have is Virgo, Libra, and Cancer and Leo. Interesting. We got 1 air card, but that's really not coming up with a sign. But because it's a number 5, it's the 5th house. It's about fighting and fighting for what you want, what you desire, being victorious, overcoming something, a very difficult obstacle. You may not get a lot out of it, but at least you didn't lose. You didn't lose. So you didn't gain anything, but you didn't lose anything. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Fool card. Brand new beginnings. I love this. The grasshopper. Perfect for spring equinox. We are jumping into a new beginning. Let's go ahead and get some romance angels. And then I'll pull some twin flame cards too. And we'll get into the reading. Holy Spirit, please guide my hands right now. Bring out the perfect romance angels for those watching, for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The first card that flipped over is Healing Family Issues. Your love life will benefit as you forgive your parents. And look at this bottom one, forgiving and learning. Engagement. Romantic feelings. Wow, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I know that with the King of Pentacles. Let's get one more here. One more, please, for the outcome for divine feminine, divine masculine. What do you have for the divine feminine, divine masculine outcome? We have, whoops, okay, that's what we have. Soulmate. All right. So you found your lover of a lifetime. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's what it says. This is your person. Let's go ahead and get involved. Let's get into it. Couple, you know what? I'm going to wait for these to clarify. One card that flipped out is regret. I'm going to leave that over here. We got contemplation and regret. This is a masculine energy coming up in the cards. There is a divine masculine energy that is sorry and regretful. And I hate that it's kind of acting funny. Let me fix that. Okay. Please be fixed. Okay. Okay, let me get started here, for Pete's sake. So what I see happening in the divine masculine, divine femme, you guys are both overcoming some serious, heavy emotions. This has been, you've been drowning in sorrow, drowning in stress. You guys have been overwhelmed with transformation. I really feel that deep down inside, something has triggered you to change. You're healing old issues from the past. This has to do with your family and your upbringing, to be honest. A lot of you guys grew up in a divorced family. You loved your father, but you loved your father, but felt pulled away by your mother. And it could be vice versa for some others. There's also people that were missing a family dynamic or lost parents. There's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be had. There's also some people out there that have been very angry with their parents and lashed out at them at some point in their life, and you didn't really have a chance to get closure and say you're sorry or you want to move on. It kind of was left in a negative. It was left in a negative scenario. So the angels are trying to communicate with you guys and say, let's purge that out. Let's get this forgiveness flowing. Hearts need to be flowing. When I see the 10 of water in the strength card, I immediately think of your heart, your complete love and emotions of unconditional love, overwhelming ability to love someone without conditions, without strings attached. And there's also some people here that have children with somebody and they've been hurt in the past, and they've been overcoming their emotions of grief and sadness. We saw the regret card. We saw contemplation. I'm seeing 10 of Cups, and to be honest, I'm seeing a lot of tears, a lot of crying, okay? So there's so much fear about being hurt again, and that's what needs to be healed, forgiving and learning. There is some people that have forgiven, but they haven't learned. And there's some people that have learned, but they haven't forgiven. So there is an energy out there that there's someone that needs to do both, not one or the other, but both. There needs to be some balance. What better of a day to talk about balance than the spring equinox? It's the perfect Libra day. And I'm so glad Libra came up. It's about balance, balancing your emotions, balancing your family life, balancing your home, your time, and your schedule, balancing your health, all of the above, guys, balancing your bank account, balancing everything all together in one. And the overall energy for all of you guys is about balancing home and family, love and life, and you're also balancing the past and the present. You need to make peace. Today is about making peace. Peace with the past. All right. What I see happening here, the masculine just got out of a situation with the 2 tens. Brand new beginning. This person, this masculine, wants to start giving. Okay. It looks like it's unfair. There's some unfair giving, but there is an offer. It's not coming in as big as you would like, to be honest, but it's something. It's a small victory, a small, very, very small victory. You could also have a child with this masculine, or even in a past life. If a child does not resonate with you and you don't have a child with this person, I feel like you have a lot of love for this person. And even though you have some touchy past with the 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, you had a touchy history with this person, your heart is still open. Love is still alive. Love is still alive, guys. It's not dead. The fish is in the cup. This is very giving. You're still willing to give to this guy or to this girl. Like, you know what? Okay, so we had a fight. So we had 10 of Swords. So we had endings and new beginnings. So we have drama every now and then. That's okay. I still love you. If you want to come back in my life, which clearly they do, they want to make a family and a home. They want reconciliation and they want happiness. Because they're coming in with an offer, it looks like you're ready to take it. However, I'm feeling with this 5 of Pentacles, it's about drawing a line in the sand. Literally, they're on a beach. This person's like, look, here's the rules of war. You can either fight or you can walk away. 2 people walked away and said, I don't want to play along with your rules. Fight by yourself. That's what I'm seeing in this card. Go fight by yourself. I don't want to participate in the drama. So I do feel the Divine Masculine is being given a little, a taste of humble pie. There is a big taste of humble pie here, and it is about 2 people ready to walk away from the masculine. At one time, the masculine had 2 people. Probably the feminine and probably a karmic, to be quite honest. This could be family, this could be work. Whatever karmic is for you, please take that what resonates. But this person had another party, you know what I mean? And now both parties are walking away. Check that out. Bye-bye. So he won because he's no longer in drama. He's no longer giving to 2 people. He's no longer being pulled in 2 directions. That's why he has 2 endings, 2 tens. 10 with the feminine, 10 with the karmic. We're done. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, okay, so I'm free. So I'm not fighting anybody anymore. I don't have to fight the feminine. I don't have to fight the karmic. It's over. Okay. I still have love for this water sign, and I told you Cancer's all over the place. Pisces, Scorpio, very welcome. And if you're not in that sign, please remember that all of us carry every bit of that energy inside of us. And sometimes for the day, we're operating on a watery energy. It means we're operating on emotions. So there's still love for someone that still has emotions connected to this masculine energy. This person still has an open door with this person that is saying, I still love you through the drama. King of Cups, he's super happy. He's definitely ready for a mature love, building for the future. He's planning for a home. We have home here, 10 of Cups. He's planning for a home with this beaver, building a home, building a foundation to bring a family home to. I feel like this masculine is creating waves that are going to be prosperous. Ripples, a ripple effect of affection, love, stability, commitment, honesty, transparency, and tranquility. I feel like this person wants peace and abundance. This person's actually very glad the drama's over. Glad. He didn't want it anymore, to be honest. He just didn't want it. Said, you know what? I'm tired of the fighting, the back and forth. I'm tired of worrying about two people. I'm tired of burdening myself with such pain. I want to be light as a feather. I want to lift my burdens. Let them all go. All the swords, everything, all the water, all the heaviness. Whew, gone in one shot. Shake it off. So he did. So the masculine has succeeded. They have victory. And they're single. But they have someone in their sights that they're offering love to. Okay? And it's definitely still one of these two people, which I feel is the divine feminine energy. Okay? I said feminine here. I see a yellow cloak, which to me signals the sun, the solar plexus. And we have strength here and strength here, which is solar plexus. It's the yellow, and the King of Pentacles even has yellow. So I feel like this person that's getting the money here and the other person is not, is the Leo energy. And it's already starting to skip and slow down on me, guys. I really hate that. Oh gosh, you see that? It's just slow-mo. Slow motion. Okay, that's better. Let me see. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. That's still not great. All right, that's going to have to do. Okay. So, getting down to the divine feminine energy. Whew. What are you overcoming, femme? What are you overcoming? You're overcoming the past. That's why we have forgiving and learning and family issues. You're overcoming the past. There's some tears being shed right now for someone that you lost to a death. There is some tears that have been shed over the past 3 days. And this could have happened about 6 months ago. You might have lost someone 6 to 8 months ago. This might have happened many, many years ago. King of Pentacles, this could be infinite amount of time. This could be 15 years ago, 40 years ago. There's some sadness here for the loss, obviously. There's a loss. And there is some tears shed because you love someone and you can't change the past. As much as your heart is yearning to and you're looking at the reflection, you're thinking, God, if I could go back in time, what would I have said? What would I have done? How would my life be different? Who would I be with right now if this person were still alive? How would my life be changed? I also feel like if you've lost family, you think how much they've missed out on. All the growth you've done with strength, how you've overcome so many things, how you are the person you are today, and you wish they could see. There's also the energy that you're looking at the past and you're overcoming some addictions, some hurdles, temptations. This would be drugs, alcoholism, very bad habits, ugly habits that have haunted you for many years. And you're now facing them head on. You're not scared. You're not fearful. It's like quitting smoking cigarettes, cold turkey, cutting drugs, cold turkey, no more drinking, cold turkey, cutting people out of your life that you don't want anymore. The Six of Cups also talks about children. And you could be making big changes in your life for your children. There are some people that lose a certain amount of weight so they can be healthier for their kids. There's some people that I think, it came to my mind, I'm going to say it. They might be taking better care of their bodies so they could donate some kind of an organ or some kind of a blood or something like that to family. And they're working on their health and their bodies so they can overcome some health issues and help someone else out. So you're trying to take care of yourself so you can support someone else physically in some way. I also feel like looking at the past in regards to children, Page of Cups, there may be some sorrow, maybe the loss of a child. It could be the separation of a family. Like I said, divorce, family issues. You could have children and you're suffering. You're suffering in a separation from children. There's also someone that lost communication with children a while ago. And they would like to get back in touch. They're trying to reach out. And you finally have the balls and the strength to do so. I also feel like you're overcoming financial hurdles. And this is the year that you will be starting to work with other people in some kind of a, I don't know, it's where you guys are working together to make more money as a team. That's for one group of people. And there's another group of people that are taking entrepreneurship very seriously and opening up their own business this year. With the Strength card, you're heading this You're heading this up. You're starting to take this on by yourself, which makes you very strong because I see no one here to support you for one group. And on the other group of people, I feel like you will be working with maybe one or two partners. You will be working with a Libra, I'm hearing, and a Gemini. I also feel like a Capricorn or a Virgo could be working with. And I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. I had little birds chirping. My kids' toys. Okay. Anyways, so there's going to be another group of people that are definitely taking this head on. What I see happening with that, though, is big spending. I have to be honest. With Leo, it's about extravagance. It's about the finer things in life, showing off. I also see an artist. There's someone here, and here we go again. Got to talk about it. You know, I can't escape what's on here. There is someone that makes music. There is someone that is an actor. There is someone that is a painter. There, with Gemini strong, there's someone that's in communications and computer work. There's something to do with technology, which is obviously, you know, any of the above. Music, videos, some kind of media creation, web development, etc. So there's some artists going on in here, and it's about creativity. And for the feminine, you're really taking on creativity. I have to be honest. But for the feminine, there's two ways to be creative. And I hate my camera squishing up again. One of them is, for one group of people, you want a child. You're working very hard on taking care of your body so you can bring forth a child. You are taking the effort to plan for a child. I don't know. There's somebody out there planning for a baby, planning for a child, making room at home, painting, going shopping for baby stuff. If this is not your child, it could be a grandchild, okay? It's preparation for children. Preparation for a child, even if it's not a small child. Maybe you're having an adult child come and see you. This could be a college child. This could be someone that you're hoping will come and visit you at your home, or that you're preparing things to bring to their home. Anyways, you're preparing things for someone younger than you that you could care for and nurture for, like a mother, like a father. And there goes this camera, guys. I may have to do a part 2. You see that? I mean, what can I do if it's going to keep getting stuck? Okay, I'm going to keep going. Anyways, that was a lot, right? That Cancer energy just came rushing in like a flood of information. The Chariot's moving fast and forward. I also feel for the Divine Feminine, if you are in love with a Leo or a Virgo or a Cancer or a Libra, yep. Anyway, sorry, I had to pause on that to think really hard. But if you're in one of those signs here, and remember, you don't have to be those signs, but if you do resonate, great. If not, they're in that energy, okay? Anyways, if you are working with one of those signs, this person is returning to you from the past. This is going to happen by summer because of the 2 Leo cards and the Chariot. I do have to say that the Chariot, which is July, would be Leo season. Am I right with Vedic? Let me think. No, that's Gemini. August is a Leo. So yes, July would be Leo in Vedic. Sorry, I was right. I had to think about that. So in July to August, there will be reconciliations. Keep in mind, I'm working on Vedic time. I also feel there could be a birthday coming up. Obviously, if these are your signs, hello, Cancer, Leo. I don't have to say that 2 times fast. Yep, there's going to be a birthday. Durr. Okay, so there's going to be a birthday that I feel is going to be a rebirth of a new year for you. You're going to be empowered, and you will never be the same person you were ever again. There's going to be some big changes here. And I feel like during this birthday, you're going to really transform yourself and turn into this Chariot, which basically is moving fast and furious towards your soul journey, towards your spirituality, your enlightenment, your awakenment, that's not a word, but you know what I mean, and moksha. It's about being awakened with who your soul wants you to be, what you were reborn here to do. So your soul's like, yes, we're on this journey. You're awakened. You will not fall back asleep. I see for the both of you that once you guys have definitely put closure onto the past, or I feel you already have, I don't want to make it sound like you have to do that. Some of you already did. But if the past is closed up, and when the past is closed up, I see that your romantic life will be reopened, that your love life is definitely ascending to a higher level of commitment, which is engagement, which is you've already met the person that you're going to be with the rest of your life. And this person is putting a ring on it. Hope you can see that. He definitely put a ring on it. And with romantic feelings, gosh, they are real and worth exploring. The feelings that you have with this person are destiny because of the soulmate card. It's about the Kundalini awakening. Spirit, tell me a little bit more. What do you see happening this summer here? What do you see happening with the family? The family that is going to be reconciled, overcoming negative issues. I see happiness, 10 of Cups, reconciliation, a family coming together. Look at that, guys. I can't make this up. You got summer. I asked what was going to happen July and August for the Cancer Leo energy for the family. Yes, if you have a family, the starfish represents renewal, rebirth. Okay? Renewal and rebirth. Period. Bottom of the deck. Holy shiznit. Union. Wow. Okay. Well, I just am like, what else can I say? Man, okay, so you guys are, God, wow, 10 of Cups, the Strength card, healing family issues, summertime union. Can I get more crystal clear than that? No, I can't. In summertime, you will have union. It's a little bit quiet right now. You can't really talk about it because someone's mute. Ten of Swords, there's going to be relief in this communication. You guys are going to start communicating again, forgiving and learning. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this recommunication that's going to open up for these divine soulmates. Tell me more. Tell me about this relief with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I got that. Fell out. I got these two that flipped over. I got that one. I guess I have to take 5. Okay. Whoops. Okay. The answer is yes. It means, are you going to come into union? Yes. Are you divine soulmates? Yes. Ten of Swords. The wait is over. Summertime. Forgiving and learning. You will have this reconciliation. The next card, look at that. Divine Masculine. Wow. Okay. The Divine Masculine does want relief and does want to reconcile. Indeed. The next card you got is Conclusion. You are definitely done with the heartache, the pain, the sorrow, forgiving and learning. You're releasing and healing from the past. Now you guys can start experiencing more love, okay, in the present time. Then you got Devotion, candle work, which I'm going to be showing you later. A lot of you guys might be doing some candle magic. And you got Winter, which is fresh. It's like the Ace of Swords. It's a fresh start. Feelings are a little bit frozen, but they're being thought out. With the fire and water, it's definitely masculine, feminine energy, and it's like the water is getting thought out. It's going to be an ocean. It's going to be a river. It's going to be a rushing water of emotions that have been frozen. There's been so many emotions between you guys. There's not been a lot of talking. And there's not been a lot of expression, to be honest. Ten of Swords. It's been a little bit of a clamshell. This person's been clammed up, closed up, clammed up, probably because of this karmic situation. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this. We have Admired. We got the arts going on with the Leo. We got Muse. We got Free Will. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Libra. Again, balancing the scales with the engagement cards. So you are definitely exploring your creativity, both of you. And let me tell you, one of you guys inspires the other. And I'll be honest with you, the Divine Masculine energy admires and looks at the Divine Feminine, male or female, sexes no matter. They look at them with admiration. And I think the Divine Feminine coming in as the King of Pentacles, woo! You are successful. You are very stable, very grounded. You are working very hard and you're being recognized for your work. This can come in the form of a reward, financial reimbursement. Your name is out there. This person's going to see you in the limelight. I'm surprised I don't see the star card. But this person's going to see you as doing well, possibly being popular. This person's going to see you as a nurturer and a giver, and someone successful enough to hold that family that this little beaver here is trying to make. This guy up here, Divine Masculine, is busy as a beaver. Yep, busy, 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 busy little beaver. This person is working on a new beginning and overcoming change, reestablishing themselves, balancing out their money, ready to give you an offer. This person, this Divine Masculine, to be honest, doesn't have a lot to offer, okay? Finances are shaky and maybe okay at best. The Divine Masculine energy is not doing better than the feminine. The feminine energy seems to be doing better or is more balanced. If this does not resonate with you, remember you could be mirroring and picking up on your masculine's energy. The masculine's energy could be here as well in these cards. Remember, they can flip. It is reversible. Any reading's reversible. It's just reading the cards. But anyways, so that looks great. So you guys are coming in King of Pentacles. You've got your shit together. You've got stability, growth, success, entrepreneurship, recognition. You take action on what you want. Okay, you've got fresh start, self-worth. You're not going to believe it. Soulmate again. Soulmate again. You got 2 soulmate cards. Check that out. Beautiful. What a beautiful reading, guys. Wow. So again, this is working on self. Because you guys are loving your own self, finally you're able to have a fresh start. Someone has initiated and taken the action that they needed to take. Bottom of the deck is reinvention. Got a businesswoman here, business suit. This is entrepreneurship. Someone here has taken the initiation and the action for a whole new beginning for their life. And it's because they started to love themselves now, not give unconditionally. They're King of Pentacles. They give when needed, but they also take care of themselves. They're very careful, very cautious, wise investors, wise spenders. This person's not wasting precious time, energy, and money on situations that do not serve you. You have patience coming in for this 5 of Swords. Patience on the walkaway. Patience on the recognition and building. You have 6 of Cups again, nostalgia. Because this person's looking back on the past. Have patience with yourself because yes, the past is still an issue. Didn't I just talk about mirroring? Here it is. The past is still an issue. You guys are mirroring. So I do feel like if you're emotional, they're emotional. If you're stressing out, they're stressing out. If you're dealing with the past, they're dealing with the past. There may be occasions where you're feeling a little bit more emotional than normal, and it might be because, to be honest, they are, and you're picking up on that. But you guys are definitely balancing and managing your past together, if that makes sense. Different locations, but you're doing the same thing. You're both on the same journey. The last card, bottom of the deck here, I'm just done. You have deception to the Divine Femme. So you have the DM right here. Now you have the Divine Feminine. I'm just going to put her right there. Divine Feminine, you're a little bit numb. You've been put through a lot of deception. You don't know what to believe. However, you're being stronger because of it. If you're worrying about why you're a little bit cold-hearted right now, why you're a little bit closed off right now, why you're a little bit guarded right now, drawing that barrier, drawing the line in the sand, it's because you're cautious, King of Pentacles. There is some control issues that need to be dealt with. I mentioned that earlier with Strength card. Stop trying to control the situation. I understand there's a lot of pain here. I'm glad I don't see the 3 of Swords. But when I saw the 10 and the 5, I do realize that your relationship with the Divine Masculine has definitely created a barrier for you guys. And this has put you in a position where it's happened so many times that you're really harboring on the past, which is an issue. Isn't it ironic that you had to endure many, many occasions of pain, and now that you're drawing a barrier and loving yourself, you're being told to stop being closed off and numb and open your heart again. I understand it's very hard to balance. However, you're being asked to do just that. You are being asked to balance for your soulmate. Because if you harbor these 2 cards, family issues and forgiving and learning, and you didn't do one or the other, you're in a pickle. So I understand the pain. It's completely justified. But it's about unconditional love, healing and growing, conclusion of the past, and to be quite honest, you wouldn't be Miss or Mr. Entrepreneur with all this money coming in had your soulmate not pushed you to this point. Had you not been pushed by that soulmate, you wouldn't be this badass that you are today. This person inspired you. And that's why you have Muse. This person has inspired you. And I understand there's some past pain. But hey, we got to get past the pain. because you are who you are. It happens for a reason. There is a divine reason for this relationship. Clarifying the King of Cups, you have healing. This is the second time healing has come up in this reading. Actually, 3. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, healing family issues, or if you forgive yourself as a parent. There are some people here that have a hard time forgiving themselves as a parent. I think this is going to appeal to a more mature group. But if you've already raised your kids or they're of a certain age, you have some regrets. You wish you could have done it better. Don't we all? But let me tell you, you have to get aligned. You have to heal from the past. You can't go back. You can't redo any of it. And worrying about it is not going to fix anything. It's just going to put you in more of a vibration to create sadness, sorrow, and pain and strife. We can't do that. So anyways, get yourself aligned. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's happening here with the Chariot and the Soulmate. Spirit, tell me about this. Pride and ego. Tell me it didn't freeze. Oh, it almost did. Okay, you got pride and ego. That's that Devil card. Contemplation. Purge. All right. So someone is contemplating on their pride and their ego and how it's gotten in the way. Somebody's pride and ego has haunted them into oblivion. Someone here has definitely taken it a step too far because of their pride. Some people have harbored unforgiveness a step too far because of their ego. There is no recognition. There is no, how do you say, superior person. No one is more superior than the other. You're both mirroring. You're both on a soul journey. There is some people that come in cloaked in beautiful light, and some people that come here cloaked in darkness. They're both here to teach a lesson. What a better day. There isn't a better day to talk about balance. Recognition is coming your way, and it is requiring divine timing. You will get the recognition you deserve. You are being guided to understanding the complexity of this relationship. Now, I'm just going to tell you a real quick story before I read those little cards. I read a book. I wish I had it in front of me right now, but I don't. I'll do it on Maddie's channel. I'll read the book. But it's a children's book about angels that get sent down in reincarnation to either be light or darkness, which is balance, what we're talking about today. The balancing of the scales. And there were 2 angels that were soulmates. Okay? And Jesus or God, however you want to perceive it from the book, the creator was talking to them about what do they want to go down to earth and learn. What do they want to gain down there? And one of them said that they would love to learn forgiveness. Okay? And so the creator said, God said, okay, well, if you want to go down and learn forgiveness, you have to have something to forgive. Somebody has to mistreat you in a bad way. Someone has to go down and hurt you. And she said, well, who's going to do that? And the soulmate popped up and said, I will. I'll go down and I'll help you experience and learn forgiveness. And she said, great, let's do it. Let's get started now. And the creator said, hold on, before you guys make this big jump, which is your pre-contract, before you make this big decision, you have to realize that this comes with a price. You're going to come down and you're going to have to cover up your light. And the other angel, because remember, I didn't get to mention this, all the angels were flames. They were all little candle flames. They were light bodies, light spirits. They were all made of light and fire. And anyways, the creator said, you have to cover up your light. You can't go down there and be light to be teaching this person forgiveness. I'm going to give you a black cloak, and you're going to have to cover up all of your light, and you're going to have to be at a very low vibration, and you're going to end up meeting this person. It's fated. You guys will come together, and you're going to fall in love, and you're going to meet, and you're going to have experiences together. And in those experiences, you're going to create strife and pain, and you're going to hurt this person over here. You know, the creator's telling her, he's going to have to hurt you. And she said, hurt me? Like in a bad way? Like physically kill me or hurt me? He says, no, but this person is going to emotionally cause you pain. And when you experience this level of pain, you will learn what forgiveness is, because you're going to either have a choice to forgive them or not forgive them. It's up to you. But it's going to be so difficult. It's going to be a very big learning lesson for you. It's not something easy. You're not just going to go, okay, I forgive you. It's going to require a lot of work. She said, I really want to go down there and learn this. And her soulmate said, okay, let's do this. But promise me one thing. When we go down there to earth together and I cloak myself up and I hurt you, please do me one favor. Remember who I am. Remember that I am light. Remember that I'm your soulmate. Remember that I love you always, and that I'm coming down to do this for you. So if you find me and I forget who I am because I'm at a low vibration and I'm cloaked in darkness, and I don't remember who I am, and I don't remember this place and the creator and the light and the love, please remind me. Don't let me forget who I am. And the two twin flames went down to earth, and they learned their lesson. And obviously the story ends beautifully. But the reason I'm mentioning that story is because that's who you guys are, basically, in a nutshell. You guys are two twin flames coming down to this earth to learn lessons, to experience pain and growth and healing and learning and family issues. Okay, your soul is here for growth. The earth is a school. And you are put through these trials and tribulations together with your soulmate for a reason. And you have choices. The universe will not force you to learn your lesson. No one's going to give you the answers to the test. This is up to your soul, your contract, your journey. The level of difficulty you already knew before you came down here. So if you find yourself forgetting, you either are reminding each other, which twin flames trigger, and that's why they trigger you, because it's a spiritual reminder of who you are, so you can complete your mission. So this is what's going on. This is why your person is triggering you. This is why you're being forced to go through these issues. And you guys are going to have to remind each other of who you are. And a lot of this happens in 5D. A lot of this happens in, your dreams, telepathy, spiritual connections. You guys are going to sense these things about each other. You don't have to physically speak about them, but you will sense them. You will communicate these things. You do know your mission. To get a little bit more detailed about this reading, I definitely feel like the Libra, if you're dealing with the Libra, they are going to take action towards you. However, they're very deceptive in the honesty of their emotions. So there is a level of deception on how they feel. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're really going through past pain from their family, and they're having to heal issues from their past, whether with children or their childhood. They're really focusing on children, okay? If you're dealing with a Pisces, they're dealing with issues of addiction. These are going to be things that they fell victim to, that they've struggled with. It could be laziness, it could be drugs, it could be addiction, it could be codependency. It's devil energy, okay? So the Pisces is having to get through devil energy. And that can go both ways. Whoever the Pisces is may be dealing with this struggle, the struggle of being chained to something that doesn't work for them, but they have a hard time letting go. That's the same for the Cancer. The Cancer, I feel, is holding on to the past. This is their childhood, their memories. Maybe they were beautiful. Maybe this person had a beautiful childhood and they wish they could have created that for their family, but they failed, or they don't have it. They weren't able to achieve this level of the dream they had for this happy 10 of Cups. So for the Cancer energy, it's failure, and it's having to put closure on the past and realize I can't make up for what happened, but I have to let it go now. I have to forgive myself and forgive the past and move on. And I have to forgive my lover, and I have to love this person still and somehow move on. Now, do all of you have to reconcile? No. And by the way, tarot does not tell you what's gonna happen. The tarot tells you what is the opportunity. The tarot tells you what energy is presenting itself in your life right now, and you have choices to either take action or not on them. It's up to you. No one is forced here. You have the free will card. Not a single person is going to be forced to reconcile with this person from the past. Not a single person is going to be forced to do their soul journey and actually complete their mission. No one here is forced, and many people don't complete it. So I'm just letting you guys know, because I get a lot of comments and people say, I'm not going back to that narcissist. I don't want to go back to that person in the past. I'm closing on the past. I want someone new. For those of you that want someone new, Page of Cups, you are going to get an offer. You do have someone else coming in. It's up to you if you want that. You will not reconcile with the soulmate. You'll be on another mission. I don't see it ending beautifully for you, but I don't see it ending miserably either. But it's still not your soul journey, just to let you know. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this is someone that tends to overanalyze every detail of their work, of their job, of their relationship, of words said, words spoken in the past, actions taken in the past. The Virgo energy here is taking an account and a ledger of the wrongs. Now, I talked about this in my reading the other day. I said, love is not, I forgot what this, it's in Corinthians. Love is not the keeper of wrongs or whatever. I forgot what it said. But love does not keep an account of wrongs, okay? Love does not basically have a list full of information that they've kept a ledger on for their lover and say, well, you did A, B, and C, so I'm going to do, A, B, and C because you did this. All right? Can't do that. And look at that. Look what I automatically opened it up to. Death. Death. That has to go, guys. You have to transform. If there is a Virgo earth sign here that is keeping an account and a ledger of the past and the pain, it's got to go. It's got to go. So healing is the call of the day. Okay? We got to let it go. Let's see. Did I miss a sign? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Leo. Okay, if we're dealing with a Leo, woo, that's a good one. Okay, so if we're dealing with a Leo, you're overcoming the past. You've just begun something brand new. You're free. You're no longer chained. You have broken a chain from the past. And you are definitely on great strides ahead with healing. You're taking your business into your own hands. And I see that you're going to be very successful. You're impressing your lover. Keep in mind, this can be reversed, but you're impressing your lover and they want to come back devoted. This person wants to come back and turn you on. This person wants to reignite the fire. They're going to take action towards you because they admire you. They see what you're doing. They see your pentacles. They see that you're large and in charge. And this person has more feelings than they're letting you know, but there is going to be relief. This person is going to express within 4 weeks how they feel. There will be an expression romantically or emotionally or verbally. there will be an expression. For all the people that I've talked about here, I do feel there is major healing with the Ten of Cups. This is the highest honor of being spiritually awakened and aware. This is a flow of salt water that is healing over your heart, over your body, over your mind. You are submerged and engulfed, completely encompassed into spiritual healing. A lot of you, I feel, are going to be working on your heart chakra. Pink is the color I see standing out. It's the heart. Also green, but there's a fresh start. Through your forgiveness for all signs, there will be a new beginning. And when you are ready to purge the ego and contemplate what that really is with this peacock, with this pride, when you're able to do that, you guys will all move forward. This is why it requires patience, because there is still some past issues that need to get dealt with. Overall, you have the opportunity for reconciliation this summer. And I'm going to leave it at that. You have 10 of Cups in union. Okay? You have healing family issues. And with the Strength card, you will overcome. All of you have the opportunity to overcome the past and the family issues and come into union. Every single one of you have the opportunity. The question is, will you do what's required to get there? That's the question. Because it takes a very high level of devotion. Thank you so much for your super chat. This is a high level of complete dedication. This is someone that does candle work every day. This is someone that has prayers every day. This is someone that takes action every day on a positive movement forward with the Chariot. If you are healing, taking movements daily, consistently, devoted, Saturn will honor you. Saturn is definitely going to take a very big presence in your life right now. It manages karma and it manages your hard work. It sees what you've put in, the seeds that you've planted, and it gives you the success based on the work you put in, which is Libra. Ironically, Libra in Vedic used to be ruled by Saturn. Just saying. It's not anymore. It's ruled by Venus. But in ancient, it was ruled by Saturn. It was hard, laborious work. It was the merchant. It was a balance of giving and receiving. That was the merchant. That was Libra. And just to say here, someone here values fairness. There is someone here that has strong Libra, and let me tell you, you value equality. You value balance in your life, and today, spring equinox, perfect day to have balance. It's about balancing your past and your present. It's about balancing your mood, balancing your mind, balancing your emotions. It's time to get balanced, guys. And I'm going to read King of Cups, this beaver. I already read the Chariot in my reading the other day, so I don't have to read it again, okay? If you guys want to read, if you want to know what the Chariot means, I read it just recently, so I don't want to read it again. But it is positive movement forward, working together, and you can go back and watch that. But you guys are going to be successful nonetheless. King of Cups, where are you? Okay. King of Swords. Okay. King of Cups. Did you know what you build with your skills can literally change the landscape around you? All you have to do is trust that your gifts are not just for you alone, but were given to you to be of service to those around you. Strong Virgo, just saying. You just never really know what sort of impact you will have until you become active in playing the part that you were created for. Message from the beaver. Didn't I just say you guys are going to follow your soul path and you guys are going to go after what you were meant for with that Leo energy, this creativity, finding your path? Boom, you are, and the divine masculine surely is. Beavers have the ability to not only change the landscape around them, but to completely create a brand new ecosystem. All this just by doing what they were created to do: cut and build dams. Before the wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone National Park, the beavers had all but left. But now the wolves are back, and so too are the beavers. With the return of the beavers, water is now flowing into places that it was not before. And life has changed the waterways of the national park. The King of Cups is a master of the watery world. He knows how to harness and channel the energy of the water to create whatever outcome he so chooses. This mastery means he never allows his emotions to derail him from his goals. If anything, he knows how to use them with his advantage. So much so that he needs to catch himself before he goes too far and starts manipulating those around him. Now, you know what came into my mind here about the wolves is the karmic energy. Because of the karmic energy, because of that being a job, person, family, place, relationship, karmic, because of the wolves, the water and the beavers have returned back to Yellowstone Park. Because of the wolves and the karmic energy, guys, get my drift here, what I'm trying to say. Emotions have returned to the masculine energy. Because of the experience of a karmic energy, they now, because of the towers, the karma, the paying of their debt, have realized who they want, what they want, and they have control now over their emotions. Life makes sense to them now. Now they can get to what they're good at, which is building. Thank you so much for my super chat. Oh, and thank you guys up there for your other couple super chats I missed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So because of that, guys, this person is now able to heal and grow. And I'll read the last bit of information here. In business and career, the King of Cups asks that your emotions, are they distracting or hindering you from your business in any way? Are they moving everything along nicely in a good direction that you want to flow in? Is it easy to allow overwhelming fears to creep into your daily? Your emotions do end up costing you in the long run. So masculine, you could be struggling with functioning at your job because of these emotions, because of your relationship issues. Obviously, if you're going through a tower or a breakup or karmic issues, it's affecting your job. And for the feminines, if you're going through heartache and emotional stress, it's affecting how you perform at home and at work. Okay, business and career. So keep in mind your emotions and how they can affect the flow of business. In family and relationships, the beaver asks you to look at how water is playing out in your current relationships. Are the emotional waters in your relationships flowing naturally? Or are you manipulating them for your own personal gain? This is that Leo energy we talked about controlling the situation, okay? Try not to manipulate the situation for your own gain. Let it flow. It's easy for the king to get what he wants, but he also understands that it is his job to honor all involved, not just himself. So the energy with that is think of others. If they're involved with a karmic situation, I'm sure you're already doing that. But keep in mind there's other people involved. It's not just you or that person. And keep in mind that the flow has to be natural for everyone to leave in a good way, okay? For a healthy way, a healthy leaving. And for the masculine, keep in mind that your energy with your emotions and how you may be controlling it and blocking your emotions and not sharing how you really feel affects your feminine in their business and career, in their family life, and they also may have children or family members involved that you are also affecting. So your decisions based on clogged emotions, blocked emotions because of the dam, just saying, there could be a block in your emotions. Keep in mind that your control over the situation is affecting a lot more people than just yourself. Moving forward. Involving your health and well-being, what are your personal drinking habits? This may sound like an odd question, but I have seen the King of Cups show up in a reading every time. A little bit of an alcoholic sometimes could be involved. The beaver needs clean flowing water to bring health and well-being to himself and the world he is creating. And so do you. Monitor your liquids and make sure you're not polluting the life waters and force you need in your body, the things you need to survive and thrive. So, masculine energy, male or female, you could, be drinking a little bit more than usual due to some stress. So, keep your health and well-being in mind. And if you're not watching and someone's looking out for the masculine, pray that they can come into balance with this. Okay, a few questions for you to ask yourself today. Right now, would you say you're the master of your emotions, or are they the master of you? Very good question. Is your guys' heart and feelings ruling you, or are you ruling your emotions? I find that strange because I feel the masculine's ruling their emotions, and I feel the feminine is letting her emotions rule her or him. So I'm like, jeepers, there's an imbalance here. There needs to be some good flow. Where in your life do you need to redirect the energy flow? So if you're really worrying about your romantic situation, for example, how about redirecting that energy into your health and well-being, your body, or your home, or family and relationships, business and career? Redirect that energy somewhere. You don't have to be stuck. A lot of people think that I'm emotional, so I have to just let it envelop every part of my being. No, that's letting your emotions control you. You control them. If you're feeling overly emotional, you can fix it. Not saying it's super easy, but I'm saying you can make a choice to do something different, even if it's getting out of the house, sitting in the sunlight. If it's at night, maybe putting on a good movie and just falling asleep to that instead of something that makes you more emotionally sad. You have a choice. So try to harness that power, okay? The next very bad way. You won't sleep and it will it will ruin your emotions and it will run love right out of the bedroom. So don't put a fountain in your bedroom, okay? But plants are very good. And you can start with jasmine, just regular green plants. Simple plants like these house plants are really good. Create some flow of energy. And that is my reading, guys.
Mommy.
Hi.
I want popcorn from the bag. Can you get me popcorn?
Yes, I'm going to get him popcorn. That's my reading, guys. I love you. I hope it did something for you. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, guys. I hope you liked this reading. Thank you for watching. I love you. Have a beautiful night. Oh, and don't worry. I'm going to come back on with my ritual, but I'm not going to do it right now because the camera is not good and it's going to probably get stuck and mess me all up. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. And maybe I'll record that, or maybe I'll just come live in a few minutes when I get them to bed. But that's it, guys. I love you and sweet dreams. And I hope you can catch me in the next stream for the ritual. Let me give you a little sneak peek so you can see what it is before I get on there with it. It's going to be good. Oh, heavy. Okay, that was lovely. I just spilled tea on my pants. Great. Anyways, I'll deal with that in a minute. So here it is, guys. This is going to be what we're going to be working with later. It's a spring equinox grid or ritual. I just call them rituals because I do it every time. Every time there's an equinox, I do this. And I've got a lot of stuff here. We'll talk about it later. But I'm going to talk to you about how to do a little candle magic to bring some growth and happiness and healing into your life, to refresh and rejuvenate the energy in your home and around you and in your relationship and in your work and in your body and in your healing and in your family and for peace. This is about planting seeds and rebirth of who you are, reinventing your life, asking Spirit to bless you and rejuvenate you full of energy and balance for a happy, happy spring and summertime. You want this to flow. Okay? So anyways, I'll be back for that, but I'm going to go. I love you guys. I'll see you when I see you.